Right. One of my YouTube subscribers asked me this question. How do you know if a coach or influencer is fake or real? And another question that was asked is, why is it some of these influencers show their wealth, show their expensive car, private jet, the girls they're with, or the places they visit? In fact, why do some people even show, I made $23,648 this month, I made money by chat GPT, I made money with OpenAI, or how you can make money by publishing books, or monetizing your blog, or I made this much money, that much money. Fine, okay. So in this video, I'll share with you. I wrote down points. I spent some time thinking so as to give you, worthwhile answers, not just randomly talk. So feel free to comment down below and tell me if you agree, disagree, and which points do you think, no, you're wrong there. Fine. Okay, let's understand one thing. First things first. Why is a person online? Why do people generally stay online? Okay, for what? Why are you online? Why am I online? Obviously, to network, connect with other people. Okay. Then why do we share content online? Okay, we share it because, hey man, this big news or whatever, we like to tell others. And obviously, there is the element of attention. Hey, look at me, look at me. That's why we share our photographs. We want people to pay attention to us, our opinion. That's why we give our opinions, we put our statements. And then there is also validation. We are seeking to show others, hey, my life is happy. My life is so perfect. And then there is other forms of validation. Oh, I look so beautiful. Look at my face. Look at my physique. See, my physique is amazing, natural, even if it's not. And then obviously we have this comparative bias. Oh, see my car, much better than others. See my physique, much better than others. And we like to feel special, especially when we get those comments, especially when we get the likes and we can count how many likes. And then it becomes a psychological thing that we want more likes. If one post got 50 likes, the other one got 100 likes. Oh, sheesh, this post got 100 likes, and we try to understand why. Like, even for example, my wife, she always tells me, the day you proposed to me and the post I put, I got 630 likes. She remembers the exact number. She remembers the exact number of comments. She even sometimes looks at that photograph of ours where I proposed to her, which we shared. I'm on one knee and putting the ring. Because until then, she used to never get more than 12 likes or 4-5 comments. And obviously I was a foreigner, so we as human beings, we like validation, we like attention, we like being known, we feel important. But now comes the influencers. Why do these people show? Well, one is because fame, it makes you famous, okay? And fame, the social numbers is a valuable currency. One is fame. Second one is to make money off that fame. Let's say someone tells you, I have 1,000 followers. Versus someone tells you, I have 1 million followers. The person with 1 million followers, you look at that person, wow, 1 million. And then someone says, I have 100 million followers. So that person has more clout, more fame. And then you look at that person as, wow, this person must be really famous. And then you even know the power of social media, where if you had 1,000 followers and you put a post, maybe half will see it, 500 people. But if you have 1 million followers and you put a post or you advertise a product, maybe 500,000 will see it, right? So that's social currency. And finally, the third why people post, influencers especially, is because they have an agenda. Like for example, many influencers go to eat in restaurants and they say, I'm a famous influencer, I have so many people, and they expect a discount or they expect something for free. Many people, especially before, now people don't fall, women and men, they used to go stay in hotels for free, accommodations for free, eat for free, travel for free, by telling people, I have X number, millions or hundreds of thousands of free followers, you'll get amazing publicity, I'll put great reviews. So they try to leverage on that. So that is the agenda. Okay. So until now, I hope this point is clear, that anyone and everyone who is online has an agenda. Number one is an agenda. Number two is they are either looking for fame, or they are looking for making money, or the human psychological aspect of self, whatever, you want to feel good. But now comes point number two. Point number two is, how can I get it? See, when people are online, they're looking at how can I get it, and then it becomes a competition. And social media companies are very good at exploiting your weakness. Remember, social media companies not only employ the services of technical engineers to ensure that the software is designed in a way, they employ behavioral scientists, they employ people who study human psychology. They evaluate all this data. Oh, why these people are watching this particular news? Do they like good news or bad news? Do they like shocking stuff or do they like disgusting stuff? Do they like romantic stuff or... Wow, what is that? Something moving in the bushes. It's a bird or it's something moving in the bushes. I can't figure out what. Hope it's not a snake. Big snake. So okay, anyway, so people have their own agendas. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now, social media companies are exploiting people because they want you to stay on their app. Because the longer you stay on their app, the more metrics it shows, and the more retention value, the more they can charge advertisers. See, listen, I have 1 million active users, they will say, and each one of them spends 5 minutes on an average every day on my site. In fact, Facebook has 8 hours, YouTube has 10 hours per day sometimes. So obviously you can charge more. But now for the influencers, they are constantly looking at, number one, how can I ensure that you click on my profile, my video, my whatever content? And number two, how can I retain you the longest? So now when you're talking of, first is grabbing your attention to get you to look at you, like look at me, like, if you have tattoos, look at me, or if you have, a female with beautiful breasts and a sexy body, oh, you see the thumbnail, you want to click, or you see something shocking, or they say graphic, or the yellow color, or, I use yellow, bright yellow, or bright red, so it shocks. So there you get your attention. But then to click on it, you need to say something or show something that is worthy of being clicked. That is why people show money, or they say how I made $23,000, how I made $500,000 sitting at home. They give you something so shocking or so absurd. Okay, here's the secret to make 1 million by Chat GPT, or how I made 20, like for example, I saw one post, 23,700 and some weird number through Chat GPT doing nothing. So then, how the hell did he make this money? Nothing. You click on it, curiosity. Okay, and then obviously there are girls who show their bodies and, how, and they don't need to say anything. Guys will automatically click because the majority of people who view YouTube are men. Or one guy shows a very fat physique, and after the show, 6-pack abs, and says, how did I achieve this in 7 days? Bloody hell, I'm struggling for 3 years or 4 years. This guy is 7 days, how? Or they give you shocking titles. This one superfood will make you super smart. Or this one productivity hack will, improve your life. So that's how they try to get you to click. So it becomes a competition. And in a crowded space of YouTube videos, thumbnails, you want to stand out. Okay. So that is where this strategy also comes into play. You show a private jet, you show babes, you show cash like this. Okay. And that is how you get people to click. Now, number 3 is where it differentiates between content versus a gimmick, like substance versus, just, fake stuff. For example, if I were to say Jordan Peterson, for a fact he is a bearded man with a suit, but he has content. And he has not one video, he has many videos of content. And then the second one, okay, another example is Dr. Sten Ekberg, whom I followed, or I still follow, for losing weight and maintaining my health. He doesn't show 6-pack abs, nothing. He gives you 30 to 40 minute to 1 hour videos. Then I think it's Killian Foundation or something, Indian guy based in US, how to reverse diabetes, blood pressure. He just shows his photograph, nothing else, of his face, and he shares his lectures. Then you have Dr. Ekberg, or I don't know what's his name. There are many, like even Tony Robbins. Lot of their content is online, where they teach you self-improvement and all that. But to the general masses, and then obviously you click on it and you subscribe to them, you follow them. But then keep in mind, if you want one-to-one attention, that is where, because they have so many followers, they'll say, listen, for free I can put whatever, individual attention I can't. They may not say it, or their secretary will say it. And people who value themselves, value their time, and want personal attention, they of course will pay money. It's like the small difference being your baby is sick, but you will check online for free. But if your baby is still sick and you're worried and it's urgent and important, you'll physically go to a doctor and pay money, right? So that's the difference between paid and free content. For content, okay, so Jordan Peterson, Dr. Sten Ekberg, Tony Robbins, they are the people who give content. And even like me, I give a lot of content, okay? And those who want to follow. You will never see Dr. Jordan Peterson or Dr. Sten Ekberg or myself, or there are some others like me who will show you an expensive car, expensive house, babes, and traveling to validate, see, I'm expert. Or they never even show their degrees on the wall and all that. Okay. I'm not trying to say I'm like them, but this is our style of doing things. But on the flip side, on the other side, you have people who don't share this content. And they will rather share either incomplete information. They'll tell you a story. Once I was poor, sleeping on my mother's couch. I was working a 9-to-5 job, because they want you to relate. But today I made 1 million. And you're like, hey, how did you make 1 million if you were like me? And then he says, you want to know more? Click on the link below. Come to my private page. So one is either by storytelling. They'll give a shocking statement that is not normal. I was fat, but today I have 6-pack abs. And I got this while eating chocolates, sweets, while not doing exercise. So then you'll be like, hey, how the hell did you do that, man? Everyone else tells me not to eat sugar, sweet, and diet, but you're eating everything and you got 6-pack. So they tell you a story. Or they will show you a photograph where they are sad, and the photograph is dull. And now they show you standing next to a private jet, standing next to a Bugatti, Lamborghini, standing next to 2-3 girls, okay, and saying, I was once a failure, nothing, nobody, confused young man. Today I have this. So when you see visually the photograph, you know for a fact, fuck, this is real. Like I saw one Indian guy standing next to a helicopter. Indian boy. How did I achieve this success without any education or something? Just that photograph speaks volumes, because there is no private jet or Bugatti that you can just get. But here is a caveat, which I'll tell you later, why they show this or how you can show it. So there are two ways to summarize this point. One is either by giving content or by giving incomplete content and then click here, come to me, or by just showing you the photograph. See, I have this Lamborghini. By showing a Lamborghini and you sitting in it and driving it, you don't need to say anything. Automatically you'll think, of course this guy's rich. A Lamborghini is not $1,000, $10,000. It's maybe $200,000, $500,000. So this guy can afford it. He's rich. Or the private jet, or the traveling around the world. Okay. So one is giving full content, and then by default you're realizing, if I want personal time, I need to pay money. Or this guy gives you the incomplete story. Oh, how can I get it? And sign here. Give me your email address. I'll give you free 3 videos, free PDF, free something. Okay. Then point number 4 comes to piggyback the previous point. See, majority, almost, I don't know, even though Pareto principle says 80-20, I would say 95% want stuff for free. Let's say me example. My Windows, I formatted my laptop and now it's showing an error. I'll use my other laptop and check why is it showing an error. So I get for free, because if I were to take the same laptop and go to a guy physically, he maybe will charge me $10 just to type in some small silly mistake that I made. Okay. So I think I have to drive down all the way, pay that guy $10, just search, I got for free. Sometimes when my wife sees, okay, I got a rash, or my baby got, like, she has fever, she'll Google search, which is for free. Otherwise, she has to drive all the way, wait for 4-5, sometimes 2-3 hours, then pay the doctor. So when you Google search, you get your answers for free. So, and given that we have a repository of information for free, how to this, YouTube videos, blogs, doctors giving free advice. So why not we get for free? Okay, you like it, I like it. Even movies, I download pirated old movies instead of having to spend buying the original DVD or having to subscribe. Let's say I just want to see one movie. Why should I pay $15? My mind says I can get it for free. So that is how our mind works. Okay. So free versus paid. Now, internet people who make a living online know for a fact, the more information I give for free, the more people will take it. Then people will also copy it. And then there are others who will monetize it. Like Joe Rogan's podcast. Some of the videos are seriously amazing, wealth of knowledge. And people even copy clips of it and they share it. Maybe they'll not be monetized, but at least they get good number of views. So like Andrew Tate, why everyone's copying Andrew Tate's content? Oh, they get more views on their channel, which makes people subscribe to their channel. Okay. Why do people take Jack Ma's advice, Elon Musk's advice and compile it together? I don't need to create my content. This is the best of the best. Come to my channel. Okay. So as long as it is for free, many people will come. But influencers or people who make money online know, and if I keep giving for free, how will I eat food? How will I make money? How will I support my family? And all of us have bills to pay. So now, if you have a job, like Jordan Peterson was a college lecturer, he used to get a salary. So he didn't have to bother about whether his videos on YouTube made money. However, once he became famous and his, let's say, for example, his salary in Canada as a professor was, let's assume, $10,000, for example. But now on YouTube, he's making $100,000 or $20,000, and consistently, he will think, listen, by just uploading my lectures, I'm getting 20,000. I'm not taking it seriously. What if I take it full time? Maybe I can make 1 million, which is where he's making millions now. The same way, internet marketers also think, how can I make money? If I give everything for free, maybe YouTube will pay me only, say, $500 a month. But if I give incomplete information, maybe people will pay me more money to join my private coaching, private classes, or my services. And the same thing, people who show money. I made so much money. This is my Lamborghini. This is my beautiful babe. How I get girls. Oh, if I just show that photograph, if I just show that video, man, people who are desperate will pay me money. So, that is the next reason why people do that. Now, point number 5 is where the manipulation starts. You can Google search this or check on Facebook, ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a website where 99.99% are all internet marketers. They will tell you how to design your web page. They will tell you how to design. They'll give you the model. First give a shocking statement. They'll actually break down the process of how to make money online. But just the process, the content you have to create, everything else you have to create. So everybody, every Tom, Dick and Harry on that website shows, I have a Rolls Royce, I have a Bugatti, I have a private jet. Everyone's copying everyone else. They teach you the playbook. It's called the playbook. And then, do you want to earn this much money? Click here for a free webinar. You think for free, then you click there. Then they'll give you some vague story. Wow, I was poor like you. Now I'm rich. So you think, shit, man, how did you become rich? I became rich with these 3 steps. Oh, what are the 3 steps? And then click the link below and join. Once you join, again, they'll drag it on. Like Thai Lopez, they'll make big stories. And you'll be just 45 minutes listening, 1 hour listening. But you're just lost. But he says, okay, now that you finished, I'm going to give you the actual secret, the actual process. But this success has made me 1 million per month. But I know you don't have 1 million. If you can pay me $500,000, no, but it's still expensive. If you can give me, I'm sure if I charge you 100,000 to make 1 million, you'd have paid, but you don't have the money. Okay, I'll give you 10,000. No, I'll give you still further discount, 5,000. No, forget that. For the first 20 people, I'll make it $1,000. But wait, if you sign up now, I'll make it $100. But wait, if you click right away, I'll give you for $50. But then when you're thinking and the website is timed, when you click no, they say, okay, wait, I'll give you for $17. You're still not convinced. They'll always have numbers like 9 or 7 or 3 at the end. But 7 is the most common one. Finally, they say, okay, listen. When you're still going to click, I'll give you for $1. $1, you think, hey man, why not? So at some point, some people will click. Or they will say, listen, this is a last and final offer. In 1 hour, this is going to expire. So they give you the sense of urgency. So here they teach you the playbook, how to do it. Beautiful photographs, big wordings, fake testimonials, or friends will testify for you. So they make you look larger than life. And that is where somebody out there falls for this. But now comes the serious part, and that is the fake it till you make it phenomenon. See, Napoleon Hill had said this before. Napoleon Hill came out with this book, I think, in 1960, Think and Grow Rich. He said this guy wanted to close a deal, but he was poor. He didn't have any money. And he had only money to stay in a cheap hotel. But he would go with, a cheap suit and cheap appearance. But then he thought to himself, okay, how can I convince this guy? What if I act like I already am successful, behave like I'm already successful, dress like I'm already successful, then won't that person be attracted to me, and then can't I become successful? So I fake it till I make it. So the guy went and rented out a suit. He borrowed money to stay in the same hotel the investors were staying. He dressed up, looked and acted like he was very rich. He took extra money where he paid all the waiters and doormen and everyone, so everyone thought he was rich. And then obviously, when he informed the investor that he would like to meet him, given that he's staying in the same hotel as him, the investor said, okay, must be a well-off guy. And when he went to meet him, he saw him wearing a very expensive suit. He didn't know it was rented. He saw all the doorman, the waiter, everyone being very happy with him, knowing him, addressing him by the name because he was tipping them so much. He saw him giving money. So he had the illusion, man, this guy must be very rich and successful. So by default, his defenses went down and he decided to go ahead and do business with him, even though this guy was actually a zero. So he paid the initial money and he used this money to make that proposal a reality. So now, even though this story was said in a different context, today, people online take it literally to the point where it's a fraud and scam. What do I mean? Let's say, for example, a guy like me, now without a shirt, walking with nature, and I tell you, I'll teach you how to be rich, to be a millionaire. If you look at me, you'll be like, what the hell are you talking, man? You're half naked, you're walking in a forest. What you'll teach me to be a millionaire? First, go buy a shirt, which is obvious. The same thing as someone did with wearing a school uniform or a average shirt and trouser. But now, let's imagine me, the same guy. I were to wear a three-piece suit. I were to rent out a very expensive mansion that cost, the rent is $100,000 a month. I have a line of cars, okay, rented, but anyway, who can find that out? In US, you have even private jets that are not flying, that are used by Instagrammers to photograph. You have to just pay $200 for 15 minutes or 1 hour. You can take the photograph inside you sitting and share it on social media. They don't care what you do. So people like to show, oh, I'm traveling VIP class. Or they show, see, I'm rich and successful. Or some people even do this. They go in an aircraft. One female influencer was caught doing this. She took a photograph of herself in the first class and showed, ooh, like this, and all these poses, and sat on a chair, took a photograph. And she shared it on Instagram. I'm going to some place in US for a meeting, conference, whatever. But someone who she didn't know, someone who was following her, saw her post on Instagram and then saw her sitting in the economy class. So she had basically just gone to the this first class, took photographs, and then she sat on a seat where she's going economy class. And this person exposed this influencer. Now, why did she do that? Fake it. See, we fall for gimmicks like this. We fall for the big house. We fall for the big car. We fall for the girls. We fall for the private jet. For example, Andrew Tate. When I criticized Andrew Tate, how many people told me, hey, where's your Bugatti, man? He at least has a Bugatti. Youngsters and idiots, gullible idiots. Because for them, the Bugatti is a status symbol. Oh, he's in this house with all these babes. Can you even afford a babe? Oh, he's traveling to all these VIP places with these sheikhs. Because he was busy sharing all these images. Now you'll say, isn't this real? Well, we don't know if it is rented or purchased. We don't know if it is bought through hard-earned money or through illegal money or through black money or fraud. See, there's so many questions, and I'll come to that later. So the point here is people fall for visual appeal. Like, for example, with this physique, if I were to tell you, I'll tell you about bodybuilding, steroids, and becoming strong, you'd say, you look like a skinny old man. But if someone who's jacked with big muscles tells you, I'll teach you how to be strong and healthy, you'll fall for it. But you may not know that he's a guy taking steroids. Maybe he has genetics. Maybe you don't have. Okay. So it comes to the next point. Number 7 is the biggest problem of this market is it is not regulated. You can go right now, create a YouTube account, Instagram account, Facebook account, take your photograph, cut out the background, put a nice car, put a nice house, put lots of money, and make a claim that you will teach someone how to make millions. Believe it or not, there are many people around the world who are poor who are actually doing that. They will make big claims. I'm a social media expert. I'm a YouTuber expert. I will 10x your income, 7x your the quality of your life, blah, blah, blah. They'll give you big bullshit. Okay. I have actually checked, verified these people through others to check what is their real story. There are some people staying in some bloody village, or there are some student, or they hardly have money. But why are they putting all these fake stories? Because nobody is asking them, listen, are you fake, are you real? And even if they post, or even after they post, you and I can't verify whether their story is true or false. In fact, let me ask you a simple question. All those people who post content online, how many are real? How do you know who is real? How do you know if someone has taken a loan? How do you know if someone is borrowing other people's stuff and showing it? Like a tech YouTuber, maybe he shows every time he's buying a new laptop. What if a shopkeeper is lending it to him? What if his dad is giving it to him? What if, he's having a barter deal? What if he's literally begging and pleading? In fact, some people who go to parties, I know the real story. They show that, I've invited like a VIP for this event. While the real story is they're actually begging for free passes. So how do we know? So that is where this unregulated market promotes lots of fake stories. And another thing with the unregulated market is you can buy subscribers, you can buy likes, you can buy comments. Just go to fiverr.com, $5, they'll give you 50 likes or 500 likes or 5,000 views. This market is unregulated. You can do all this. But yes, the drawbacks, I'll tell you later. Point number 8 is the market. On one side, you have these influencers who are doing this. But the question is why? And the answer is simple. Because people, by general, the viewers, subscribers, by default, they want everything for free. And I've told you this. If you put one is paid content or free content, both are same. Everyone will click the free. And because everyone wants for free, these guys realize, sheesh man, I need to get them in. So they promise you free video, free webinar, free PDF, which is of zero value, to get you so desperate that you put your hand in your wallet, take out your card, pay money. And nowadays it's very easy, very convenient to pay money online. And that is where they target the gullible crowd. If you take the Pareto principle, the majority who want for free, the majority who fall for the Bugatti, the car, the girls, because they have never seen life. They are the gullible ones. And 80% or more than, I told you, 95% of the market is gullible. They have not seen life and they are ready to pay. Okay. Number 9 is, always remember, nobody wants slow and steady. Like if I were to give you 2 options, you will make money after 40 years. Follow my program. Another guy says, you'll make 1 million in 4 days if you follow this. You'll be, how 4 days? 40 years is, even 40 months is long. But if you say 4 weeks, for example, 4 weeks, not 4 days. Okay, 4 weeks. Won't it get your curiosity? Like people are saying, I used Chat GPT in 1 month and I made 23,000, whatever. So you're like, just 1 month? How do you do that? See, always remember, people want the fast and easy way. Magic pill to lose weight. Productivity hack. Or this shortcut will change your life. This superfood gave me super energy. This limitless pill. You know, if you give people a shortcut, people are ready to pay big money just to know the secret. And this always works. Remember this much. So they make outlandish claims. And where these internet marketers come in, the big house, the big car, the babes, when they show you all this and you get impressed and they tell you, I got this easy, I will share it with you. Okay. Number 10 is now whether the cautionary process begins. See, let's say you check a bodybuilding channel. You check a girl, she has 6-pack abs and she's showing you scissor leg kicks, just lying down and moving your legs like this. And she shows you 6-pack abs and says, do this 100 times, you'll get 6-pack abs. You'll believe it because here she has the abs. She shows you the exercise and you're like, wow. Where is the problem? Is you're not using common sense. Number one is she qualified? Not qualified with just exercise this thing. Is she someone with experience, knowledge of the human anatomy, and has certification from the right university? Or is she just a young girl who had low body fat, great genetics, copied one exercise from somebody and just showed you on Instagram wearing skimpy clothes? Okay? How do you qualify the person? Let's say there are many Instagrammers or social media, this thing. They show you the cash, they show you, and let's assume they are rich. But how do you know it is not father's support? How do you know mother, father are not helping them, funding them? How do you know that they were not born rich? How do you know? Maybe they got lucky. Let's say cryptocurrency during the COVID, there was a boom. Every Tom, Dick and Harry made money. And everyone became experts. Oh, I actually made this much money. See, 1 million. I put 10,000, made 1 million. They'll show you the screenshot. Everyone became an expert, right? Yeah, because they made money. But today, where are they? Where's the longevity? So even this 80, 90-year-old, if you're 40, 50 and you follow her exercise, maybe you'll develop a disc problem. Maybe that exercise is not for you. Maybe even after you do it 10,000 times, you'll not actually see your abs because you have a layer of fat. Maybe you have diabetes. Maybe your testosterone is low. So you need to understand the profile of the person. Is the person qualified? Does the person have luck? Or that person is just, speaking from their ass by copying other people's content here. And nowadays, like I told you, it's very easy to copy anything online. Someone may have an amazing physique through steroids and tell you a story, I always worked hard. Like Andrew Tate speaks about success, being a man, being macho. And even Thai Lopez. Do they actually give you the backstory of how they reached where they are? You'll never hear the truth. You'll only hear unverifiable claims. And last, if not the least, the final point, which I want to end this video with. I'll give you the example, so then it'll make sense. Let's say you're running a shop. You're selling t-shirts. You buy the t-shirts from China at $1. You get it down here. You get them printed with a sticker or a design that another guy charges you $1. Okay, so overall you're just paying $2. With shipping fee, maybe the cost is $3. Storage, all that, $4. Okay, and stuff, $5. So the cost for the shirt is $5. But now you're able to sell this for $100. Okay, that means you made $95 profit. And let's say that you're selling shirts like hotcakes. Now, which do you think is the most probable thing you'll do? Will you start bragging to everyone and telling them, see, listen, I'm buying these shirts for the total cost is $5. Selling it for $100, I make $95 profit. What do you want? My daughter is talking. And if I don't pay attention to her, she'll keep talking. Okay, she's gone in. Okay, thanks. Now, which do you think is the most probable thing that will happen? Will you go around bragging to everyone? Hey, listen, guys, telling everyone on social media, listen, I got this shirt for $1 from this supplier. Put $1 printing from this supplier. Put $1 costing from here. These are the people I employ for cheap. And finally, these are my customers where I send, or the country that I sell, and I made $95. And I'll teach you these secrets for free, or I'll teach you for $7 so that you can become my competitor. You can also go to my supplier. You can also sell to my customers, and you can, make life harder for me. Do you think you would be very happy to know now there are 100 people doing the same business like you, selling to your customers, and you're no longer a monopoly? The answer is obvious. You want to make all the money by yourself. You don't want to share profits with anyone. You don't want to have a partner. You don't want to leak out your secrets. You want to do it by yourself. This is exactly the reality online. If someone is making money, he's never going to reveal his secrets. Never. He's never going to tell you how I get customers. He's never going to tell you where do I target, what are the ads I put. Because simple, I'll ask you, do you want competition for your brand, your business? Do you want competition? Do you want, if you're having a restaurant and you're making 100,000 per month, are you looking forward to have more competitors? So the 10 customers who come and spend 10,000 each or 100,000, they will split and go to other places and not eat at your. You'll say, no, Loy, but these are knowledge-based people. Okay. Would you put your course online and share it to everyone? Where you buy the materials, what price you buy, how much profit? Nobody shares this information, my dear. People who really make money, they never share. The problem is the ones who share have never made money that way. It is like, I'll teach you how to be rich, but first you pay me money, and then I'll tell you how to make money and become rich. What sense does it make? Seriously, what sense does it make? Which billionaire, Jack Ma, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, which multi-millionaire is busy telling you, here is where I buy the raw materials? Does Apple share its trade secrets? Samsung? Does your neighbor tell you how he makes money? Do your friends tell you how they're making big money and how you can also make big money? Who tells you? It's just these unknown people who keep bragging about because they want you to get impressed by them and come to them. See, listen, no 17-year-old, 27-year-old, even 37-year-old, forget any year-old who's making money wants to let out secret because it is not easy to make money. It's not easy at all. And if you make money, you want to do it quietly. The ones who brag, show off and talk, they're trying to impress you. They're trying to get your attention, get you to follow them, and get you to subscribe to them. Anybody who's making money, when they start bragging about it online, they're looking for more money. But they'll never reveal their trade secrets. No smart businessman does that. Show me one businessman who will tell you where his suppliers are, where his costing is, how much money he makes, where he gets his customers, how he gets his. Show me one person who does this. You'll never get. And that also, the embarrassing part, that they'll sell this for $7 or $37. If you are a coach, let's say for basketball, football and all that, or personal branding like me, you'll teach people one-to-one, not one to an industrial style classroom where you'll give one video for everyone, standard. No, you have to customize it. You have to sit down with that one person. And it's an expensive process, time-consuming process. Whenever clients come to me, I tell them, listen, don't expect miracles. This is not, become my client, your life will change tomorrow. No, step by step. That's why the coaches I've gone to for marathon running, cycling, swimming, triathlon, even physical fitness, it has been 2 years, 5 years, and it is very expensive. Qualified coaches, very expensive. And believe it or not, majority of them don't go around bragging on social media and showing their six-pack and this and that and their wealth and money. Maybe the problem is you're too much online. That is why you fall for this BS. But if you're offline and you see the real world, people don't do that. And those very real people who are online, still they don't do that. KFC never reveals its recipe. Why do you think they don't say, okay, I'll share Pepsi or Coke, I'll share our trade secret for $1 billion. There are companies ready to pay. Forget 1 billion. They can even say 10 billion. People will be willing to pay to know that secret. And you think then someone who's earning 1 million a month or 1 million, he's a multi-millionaire. He's looking, okay, pay me $1. Come on, man. Find me a millionaire who says, okay, give me $1, I'll tell you the secret. It's stupid to believe that. So bottom line, what I want to tell you is, influencers who show all these photographs and videos, they are just searching for, one is fame, one is money, or their agenda, or they would have never done it. So remember, they all want something, all of them. Because if they truly were successful, rich and all that, they wouldn't want competitors copying them. Anyway, I hope this video added value to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, good, bad, ugly. And any questions, be happy to give the answers. You guys take care. This is me signing off.